Hey guys, this is Tommy with the capital Z, bringing to you another one of my audio commentaries over a matchup between Infi versus Ehome right here on Twisted Meadows. Infi over the left side over here, and Ehome over the right side, the blue Nidal player. Ehome dropped his Ancient of War a bit further from the creeps, I guess. Let's see. Infi is... I think he made his altar with two workers. It is quite out much before than the enemy hero, sending out his militia as a scout over there to find out where his enemy is. Same was done by Ehome, and those two workers will be probably clashing over there in the middle. Infi going for the creeps over here with 5 militias. This way is used to creep fast and not to get creep jacked. As you can see, the enemy hero is going to be a warden. A warden is the best hero there can be for creep jacking, for harassing, and well, you really don't want to face it when you're a human. Infi got a flute of accuracy. A good item, increases the attack. Increases the attack of range units. Yes, dropping his farm near that goblin laboratory, and right now he seems to find a wisp of Ehome and trying to chase it off. Wisp trying to run away for dear life, and the warden is done creeping over here. One more, he has to creep one more place to get to level 2. He will be needing level 2 to try to harass, and the first spell would be probably Shadow Strike. The second spell will and has to be the Blink. A Hunter's Hall being dropped by Ehome. Infi is still creeping over here, took it out, and will be going over here, I guess. And here comes Ehome. You know, try to creep jack, not creep jack, harass him a bit. Attack that footman. Well, that level 1 Shadow Strike doesn't really seem that powerful. Infi wants to go for a fast expansion over here, but it doesn't seem that Ehome is going to let him do it. That warden is a very tricky hero for harassing, and Infi's expansion may just fail, but the warden is not at level 2. That is the main plus point for Infi. That warden just tried to cast that Shadow Strike, but I did not. It wasn't successful. I can say that because the warden is still at level 1. If it was successful in tricking out that creep using the Shadow Strike, it would have been level 2 by now. It's going to try to do it again once again, and it did not. Still trying to attack those workers, but Infi's taking care of him pretty good. He took out some of the creeps. I don't know which one. I think he took out a worker. 5 workers were brought. No, he didn't take out. I think he took out another one of those creeps using the Shadow Strike. It's hard to see that who killed it, because that Shadow Strike goes so fast, and that when as it is casted, that unit dies because of the 75 first damage. He's casting that spell just as the unit is at low hit points. Infi is successful in getting his expansion over here. Dropped one of the towers, which is an arcane. An arcane tower is the tower you want to build against a warden. That warden is so good at harassing, and even if you have about 3 towers at your base, that warden can do a lot of harassing at your expansion and at your main using that blink at Shadow Strike. If he did not upgrade his scout tower to guard tower or arcane tower, going for a few items, get to the shop and sold off something, and gonna bought Dust of Appearance and Staff of Teleportation, teleporting himself to the battle. Seems that Ehome was trying to creep over here, and Infi just creep jacked, and now attacking his Ancient of War being taken down. Footmen being targeted by the units and the Shadow Strike. Infi is still with that expansion, going for his fast expansion. Not the one drawback of this fast expansion is that you won't be having your keep early, but you will be having a large stock of gold. That I have to say. Ehome is almost done with his Tree of Ages. We'll probably be going Dryads or Bears standard against a human. He's dropping a tree of life over here. He wants to expand over here, it seems, but Ehome seems to be dropping it quite further away. It seems that if he wants, he could have done it somewhere over here too, but I think he wants to hide it from Infi or something. Infi, even if he wants to scout, he will be scouting over here to see if he wants to expand or not. And right now he's trying to take out the creeps he wanted to before. His warden is going down to the hit point. He has a push on healing, so wouldn't matter that much. Doesn't have very much mana right now, so he is forced to retreat back and not being able to complete the creeping. He got those two of the trolls, and right now trying to attack it once again. One ancient of lore being dropped, and one ancient of wonder being dropped just outside Infi's base. That is a very smart move there by Ehome. That whenever you want to attack that expansion, you can just stay over there and just buy whatever items you like and do whatever you want over there. Infi just teleported back to his base to save itself. Infi bought a shredder. I'm sorry I missed that. Tower being attacked. Tower had been taken down. Now the shredder is a very good unit if you see to it. You don't see it most of the time, but it's very good. Gives 200 lumber per comeback from cutting the woods, and it is also a very good defensive unit. Has its attack 34 to 61 and 3 heavy armor. Infi using that Zeppelin to save himself over here, and once again Ehome trying to get inside and do whatever he can. That Ancient of War seems to be going towards that expansion. He wants to expand soon. No, Tree of is researching natural blessings. It seems that he will be using a lot of those uprooting of the ancients, and seems that Infi is going to see it. No, Infi doesn't see it. Infi doesn't seem to know, I think. Does he? Infi sees it. He still didn't. He still isn't doing anything about it though. Anyways, oh man, where is it? Ah, there it is. Infi using that Zeppelin to go somewhere else. He goes behind that goblin merchant and will be trying to creep out the split. This is not something you see every day. He's not creeping out. He just took out the item and going back to his base. Once again, Ehome at the attack took out that shredder, and right now going after Infi's units. Use that fan of knives. That fan of knives is a very good spell against mass units such as footmen. You just fan of knife with a huntress combination goes very good. One dried out. More will be pumping soon. One ancient wind is out and one more lore is ready. Infi does not have any tier 2 units, although he has this tier 2 that is keep ready up over here. Infi has not dropped any of those Scanthrums, workshop or whatever he wants to get. Infi really needs to make them soon. Mountain King ready from Infi's side. Any second hero from here? It doesn't seem that he wants a second hero. He's going with solo with that warden. Warden elemental going after that Ancient of Wonder. Ancient of Wonder being targeted by the elemental, but the elemental will probably go down before that he could destroy it. Infi seems to be going after the creeps over here. No, he's going directly towards him. That Wisp just detonated over Infi, and more Wisp coming. They're gonna detonate. One Wisp being storm bolted and taken down. The other one being targeted. I think no, they're not detonating. They're going towards that expansion over there. Expansion being trying to be secured by what's his name, Ehome, and well, Infi just got into the plane and going to be doing a bit Zeppelin harassing. He's going towards that expansion. He's going to try to take it out. He dropped his elemental inside the base and was trying to take it out. That one Ancient of Wonder is down to 50% of his hit points. That is good news for Infi. Now taking out that Integral Gold Mine. It's gonna be down probably. Use that Stormbolt over that after that what do you call it, Warden, and now just getting out of the Hippogriff ready from his side, Ehome side, and Infi just use that town pedal to get back to his base.